Hi everyone, hope you're all doing well. Hope you're all still staying healthy and still washing your hands and wearing a mask because we're in the middle of pandemic right now, if you didn't know that. And we're transitioning into a new normal life, which to be honest, I'm still pretty scared because I don't know how strong my immune system is, and that's why I'm still kind of scared to go out of the house sometimes. But we can do nothing about it but just go with it, right? Right, so I'm making this video today because it's for one of my assignments from one of my classes actually. But I also think it's a great way to raise awareness because I was told to review a movie that contains issues of human rights violations, and that is why I'm reviewing a movie called The Hate You Give. The Hate You Give is a movie from 2018 directed by George Tillman Jr. and is based on the 2017 young adult novel of the same name by Angie Thomas. The reason I chose this movie is because of what is happening in America right now and also around the world. And for the past few weeks, I've been educating myself about the history of Black Lives Matter movement and a lot more, actually. But before I explain and say my opinions, I will tell you just a little bit about the movie, but I will warn you that I will say some spoilers. So, the main character of the movie is a black high school teenager named Star Carter, with two R's, who lived in Garden Heights with her parents and two other siblings. Garden Heights is considered as the black neighborhood in that city, and the movie started when Maverick, Star's father, gave her and her other siblings the talk, and it was not about the birds and the bees. It was about how to deal with cops when they ever encounter with them. Maverick gave and tell his children to memorize the Black Panther 10-point program, and Star was only 9 years old when she got this talk, and her other siblings were 10 and 1. Skip a few years later, Star got into high school, but not the high school in her neighborhood. In that high school, Star must act another version of herself. She must not use slang, but her white friends can because it makes them look cool, but when she does it, it makes her hood. In short, she said that Williamson's version of Star doesn't give anyone reason to call her ghetto. One night, Star and Kenya, her somewhat sister, went to this big party. There she met her childhood best friend and crush, Khalil Harris. As the night went, there appeared to be a fight mid-party and ended up with gunshots. People hurriedly got out of the house, and Star and Khalil went together with his car. When they were on their way to Star's house, they got pulled over by the police because apparently Khalil failed to signal a lane change. He got body checked and was told to put his hands on top of the car while the policeman went to check the license and registration. But Khalil went to check up on Star, which she panicked and told Khalil to go back where he was told to. He decided to reach inside the car window and grab his hairbrush. But then he got shot because the policeman thought he was pulling out a weapon. Star was put in handcuffs and sat on the ground beside Khalil, where he ended up passing away. After she witnessed her best friend got shot right in front of her eyes, she wanted to stay silent because she doesn't want to draw attention toward her, and she doesn't want her friends or society to look at her different. But as time and events went by, she decided to speak for Khalil to bring him justice. She also got some help from April Ofra. After Star and the whole community heard that the police officer who shot Khalil did not get in trial, a protest emerged. The police gave the protesters 3 minutes to disperse before or they will take action. Star decided to confess that she was the witness for Khalil's murder to the whole protest. Those were the main events I can tell you. But if you want to know more about the movie, you can watch it yourself because it is pretty interesting and educational. I really recommend it. If you haven't noticed which part is the violation of human rights, then I will explain it to you. But before that, let me tell you the definition of human rights. Human rights, according to Article 1 of Indonesia's law number 39 of 1999, mean a set of rights bestowed by God Almighty in the essence and being of humans as creations of God, which must be respected, held in the highest esteem, and protected by the state, law, government, and all people in order to protect human dignity and worth. We all have human rights. We all have the right to live, to get education, to be treated with respect, equality, justice, security, take part in government, etc. Human rights cannot be taken away from us. The way the police handled Khalil is unacceptable. Even Star's Uncle Carlos, who was a cop, said that he would say hands up first, or put your hands up first, when handling a white person in a nice car. Which is weird because he was also black. Basically, the system is corrupt, and the color of your skin or economic state must not be the reason why you should be treated differently. The title of the movie is based on Tupac Shakur's sayings, which was, "The hate you give, little infants F's everybody." In short, it's thug life. He was trying to tell us that the system was designed to be against black people. In the movie, there was a scene where most of the students of Williamson used the excuse of Khalil's death to skip class. And even one of Star's friend, named Haley, she said that the cop that killed Khalil Harris was just trying to protect himself and that his life mattered too. I mean, okay, I get it. All lives matter. But all lives don't matter if black lives don't matter. It saddens me that children of black parents must know how to deal with cops at such a young age, and while other children are playing and having fun and not worrying about their security. You know what I mean. I'm not just talking about what is happening in America and around the world right now, but I'm also talking about our brothers here in Indonesia, our fellow brothers from Papua. They are also experiencing discrimination, which is not right, because we know the saying Bhinneka Tunggal Ika. It means berbeda-beda tetapi tetap satu. And the discrimination that is happening to them does not reflect the saying. Here in Indonesia, the government tends to be harsh with the lower people, but they tend to be chill with the rich people, which does not reflect equality. We must be treated with equality under law. And in general, the color of their skin must not be the reason to verdict the amount of the punishment they will get. I just want to say that we must treat people equally, because treating people based off of their race, religion, physical appearance, intelligence, or anything else is not right. We have human rights. We have the right to be treated with respect and equally. Let's make a difference in this world, starting from educating ourselves about the history. It helps us understand what they have been through. I want you guys to watch this movie and understand the meaning of why this movie is made. And really, let's make a difference in this world, because I'm really scared for the next generation. Let's make a better world for the children of the future. I think that's all from me now. I apologize if I have said something wrong or offensive, because I myself am still learning about all of this, and don't forget that you can too. And also use this chance to educate the people around you, maybe starting from your family. Use your voice or social platforms. Other than that, you can also sign petitions, and if you have the resources, you can also donate. Thank you guys for watching, and see you next time!